Los Angeles.
Scratch that morning itch on the home of the Woody Show.
You know?
No. Alt 98.7.
All in or all out?
LA's new alternative.
Portions of this program will be recorded.
The 10th letter of the English alphabet is what?
Menace.
E?
This could be the easiest question we've ever had.
Sounding super smart is not important to me. The 10th letter of the English alphabet is what?
I don't retain any value in that. Are you guys feeling okay?
Are we feeling okay?
Hurry!
The Woody Show.
A lot of questions about that one, for sure. Into another new hour. Insensitivity training for a politically correct world. It is Monday morning. It is December the 2nd, 2024. My name's Woody. That's Greg Goring.
Hi, Woody.
There is Mr. Alphabet himself. There's
Hi.
Menace. Good
What
morning,
is up?
Menace.
Hi.
We got Gina Grand.
Good morning.
Seabass is here. Yeah. We got Sammy.
Morning.
Phones are open. 877-44-WOODY. That's 877-44-WOODY. You can hit us up with a text over to 22987. Of course, always find us on social media at The Woody Show. Hope you had a great little break, a little feast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, got all your foods in.
Oh, yeah.
More than all mine.
Yep.
Some of other people's, too.
A little too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it was really good food. We had it, we ordered it from that place Kendrick's that we really like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, that White Castle stuffing was phenomenal.
So you had it, you did it.
Oh yeah,
You can review it.
Oh yeah, it was fantastic.
He's been having that.
Yeah. I don't
yeah.
know. Seabass sold me on that Trader Joe's stuffing, so
That's
I
good,
went
too.
back
That-
and got some.
What was
So
it?
good.
Trader Joe's cornbread. Well,
Yeah.
Gina made a great point. There was about 4 sticks of butter in there.
Yeah.
And about a cup of water,
And
4 sticks of butter.
Like, it was
So, of course,
impossible not to like
Yeah,
it.
and I stuck to that recipe.
It was the most buttery.
Yeah.
I will say this. Yeah, I think the recipe calls for something like 4 tablespoons. I put the entire brick.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why we couldn't get enough.
And we could taste that.
Yeah.
Well, it's like how Menace, when he makes Kraft macaroni and cheese, he doesn't use the milk.
No.
It's usually like, part butter, part
Right.
milk.
butter. Waters it down.
He just goes with all butter.
Yep. And
What?
It's the best.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have the phrase watering it down. We should have the phrase buttering it down.
Buttering it down.
Butter it up.
Buttering it up.
All right, let's get into the weekend cheers and jeers.
Oh yeah.
Find out what happened. Everybody had plenty of time to chill and regroup. Like I said, eat, put on some weight. Now, Greg, did you actually enjoy a meal? I mean,
I enjoyed it too much.
Yeah?
And did I weigh myself 87 times? You bet I did.
No.
And
But you did your mashed collie.
I did that. Almost forgot to make it. So
Oh, no.
dinner got delayed by about an hour. Yeah, I ate a ton. I said, screw it. It's not just a cheat day. It was a cheat 4 days.
there you go. And good for you.
And it was awesome.
And good for you.
And I want to give my cheers to, first of all, it's just a perfect weekend. It was fun. It was relaxing. It was full of food. No drama. Everybody got along. It was really perfect. But a special cheers to, in the past, I've always made the pumpkin pie in advance, and I don't make it from scratch. I just store-bought, throw it in the oven, and then let it sit all day, if not overnight, in the fridge. This time around, I made it last second, like while we were still eating. It was in the oven. So when I served it, it was slightly warm. Warm pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
I almost had an orgasm.
I don't know if I've ever had it
So
warm.
cheers to
Yeah.
warm pumpkin pie.
Wow.
So
Okay.
wait,
God, it was good.
Yeah.
so you get a store-bought pie.
Yeah.
And you warm it up.
Bake it,
Yeah.
and then you put it in the refrigerator overnight, typically.
Yeah, usually do it in advance and you serve
But
it
like,
Like
what's the
set
point?
it.
What's the point of baking it then?
To make it crispy?
Well, because you have to bake it. It comes frozen, and you
Oh,
have
a
to put it.
frozen pie.
Yeah, frozen,
Okay,
frozen.
I'm thinking he went to like the bakery section and got
Yeah.
Let
Off
me
the
handle
table.
this.
No, the brand.
well done.
It was the Marie Callender's
got it,
brand.
yeah.
and
Okay,
so it's frozen, and then
now
you
I'm getting.
Get it.
throw it in there, and
Yeah.
I served it warm. Oh my! I'm never having cold pumpkin pie again. I'm always doing it warm.
Nice.
Oh, like cry good.
Did you at any point weigh yourself during a meal at any point?
Not during.
Oh.
no,
Should have.
no, but like
For
you know,
depression.
pre-poop, post-poop, pre-eating, post-eating, and all
So
Well,
was
I
that
know-
the single best item? The pumpkin pie
pumpkin
of everything?
Everything turned out good, but yes, that was the most noteworthy.
Ooh.
It was
And I know
so
you like to
good.
zhuzh, like when you store by. Did you do like fresh, like whipped cream?
No. I
Oh,
did,
who
I
are
did
you?
the can. I know,
wow.
right?
I know this guy.
Did the
Jeez.
can.
It is-
You
wow.
zhuzh up with the other stuff like, green onions can zhuzh up anything.
Oh, yeah, scallions all day.
Scallions on top just for a little presentation
I
stuff.
love that.
It was really awesome. Jeers, God, it's kind of the same old jeers. Never being able to sleep in it stands out to me.
Yeah.
'Cause you think, okay, cool.
How
I'm gonna-
late?
like, I'm up at 5:30 maybe.
Oh, really?
every
I
effing
did
day?
6:30.
It sucks.
I know.
Greg, what I do is it happens to me too, but I immediately just grab a melatonin, quick dissolve, and a glass of water, and just make myself go back to bed.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
and then the drugs help me make me go back to bed.
Yeah, true.
I'll try that.
There wasn't a morning of this break that I was out of bed before 10 a.m.
Good for you.
Lucky.
Oh, and I had
So
to
awesome.
an alarm. I had to set an alarm. Like, all right, I can't be in bed past 10. I got to go spend time with
Right.
my
Yeah.
in-laws and the other people that we have to go see. And,
Right.
Boring.
yeah, right. But like, man, the sleep was great because, as you know, going into the break was a little rough.
Yeah.
You know,
What
it was
happening?
the weather. Food poisoning.
poisoning.
Rumble in the jungle down there.
Yeah, right.
Not
And then the
restful.
ear infection, and then
Oh,
travel
yeah,
on
right.
top of that. So, man, I really took the advantage of having those mornings off.
Yeah.
Just slept.
And you had a good excuse.
Yeah. Gina Grad, weekend cheers and jeers.
Cheers. Mom came to town for Thanksgiving, which was insanely fun because we did a big Friendsgiving at a friend's house. So, she was the only mom there. And it was drunken karaoke and, the mafia game where you have to figure out who the killer is and hot sauce challenges, and having mom involved in that it was so fun. Jeers, I guess the opposite of Greg's jeers, not being able to fall asleep until midnight every night, and I'm coasting on 90-minute fumes right now.
Really?
I tossed and turned all night, come on. Okay, I can still get 6 hours. I can still get 5 hours.
So that's the worst.
I
They
can
say
still
don't
get
do
4
that.
hours.
Yeah, the
You don't look at the
countdown.
clock. You have to turn the clock around.
Yeah.
I know.
I do
So I'm feeling a little loopy, but you know what? I'm going to adjust. I'll be okay.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
Especially after when you have a couple extra days off, like a long
Yes.
weekend.
Uh-huh.
You got to start that
I
readjustment period a
know.
day early.
It solidified but we stay up till midnight. So yeah, having a problem. But
Yeah.
otherwise, a great weekend.
All right. Menace, weekend cheers and jeers.
Well, it was super fun. Again, got to host a lot of friends and family at the house and eat delicious food. It ruled hard. I got my pumpkin pie, Greg, from the people that make all my birthday cakes
Yes.
over the rainbow.
Right?
Dude, they
That place
ruled
rules.
hard. And I got to catch up on a lot of stuff that I wanted to watch on Netflix and all the streaming services. And I looked out of the corner of my eye as I was eating some food, and I saw Sammy eating ass on TV.
What?
I mean,
Excuse me?
They filmed that?
no, it was.
They told us
there
we
was
were
like
alone.
some wipeout marathon happening.
Oh,
I don't know if that's eating ass.
Yeah.
Oh, busting ass. Sorry.
I think busting ass. Eating it?
Eating it.
Yeah.
What channel do you get with your
I was going to
family?
say, there's a video of Sammy eating ass.
It was on ABC right after the Bukkake ad.
Shit.
Busting ass on TV. Yeah. So Sammy, you were on TV.
Oh, yes.
Just FYI.
Yeah.
I'd like to
If
see
you don't
that.
know, Sammy was on an episode of Wipeout,
I was
and
on
it
Wipeout,
happened to be. I looked over and Sammy was on TV.
And still physically damaged from that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't
What about
a
the
great
taste
time.
in your mouth? Still got a bad taste in your mouth from that
Yeah.
experience.
I get it.
And apparently a lawsuit coming. So.
Yeah. And my jeers, and I don't want to bring down the room, but when I was watching all this stuff on Netflix and it's the top rated thing, I was like, okay, I'll check it out because it was so consuming during the time, was the John Benet Ramsey thing. And I
Watched it.
I try to watch a little bit. It is so graphic.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm out, dude. And then I've been haunted by it ever since.
Like
I don't
graphic
blame
how?
you.
Like visually? Or
Oh,
they're just
yeah.
explaining?
Crime scene stuff, all that.
Yeah.
Too brutal, man.
You're absolutely right, but I have to say the most shocking thing that I can't believe I didn't know, or frankly more people didn't know. You know what her dad? You know what Jean Benet Ramsey's dad's name is?
Isn't it John Bennett?
Yes.
Yeah.
Narcissist Party of One. John Bennett named his daughter Jean Benet.
Jean Bennett.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Yeah. Weird, right?
Yeah, then why would he
George
kill
Floyd.
her?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Allegedly.
Well, it's
Allegedly.
Woody,
Isn't that
that's
like
a
the main-
very good question.
Is-
Allegedly
isn't
him.
isn't that the
allegedly
main
the
suspect
brother.
that people think?
allegedly,
It's
intruder.
A lot of chaotic things happening in that family being picked off one by one.
Yeah.
So do you judge Woody for naming his daughter Jeff Fife?
Oh, yeah.
Well, she's part French, right?
No, totally. Yeah.
Oh, little Hefe.
Jeff Fife?
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't even realize it when we did it, you know? He pointed
you
out to
not?
me
Like, this sounds
afterwards.
fancy.
Especially when you see it on the birth certificate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't even know how long that thing is, but 15 minutes in, I'm out.
Oh, that's all. That's all you've made. it
Yeah,
through.
I'm like, I'm good.
Did you watch the whole thing, Gina?
I
No,
watched.
she's too busy playing hot sauce games.
That's exactly right.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
we were watching it. we broke it up into a couple days because it is a tough watch.
What about weekend cheers and jeers, Sammy?
My cheers is, seeing a lot of friends and family, all from out of town. I got to see a lot of people from out of town this weekend, which was great. People from across the country, my great aunt and cousins and everyone that I don't get to see all the time. So that was awesome. Great Thanksgiving. That's my cheers. My jeers is so random, but all the vomit I saw this weekend.
What?
Just out everywhere on the ground in multiple different locations was vomit. And I don't know if it's because Wednesday night before Thanksgiving is a big bar night or Thanksgiving people overeating, but in so many...
Vomiting in the streets?
There was vomit in the streets in different locations all weekend.
Wow.
My God.
Menace would do that. And
I know.
Before I forget, the night before Thanksgiving, would you have a name for that night?
A lot of people do. Drunksgiving, Skanksgiving.
I had never heard the term Skanksgiving before.
Skanksgiving?
And we were out night before Thanksgiving, and everybody's talking about Skanksgiving. And so my wife and I both, neither one of us had ever heard of this before. And then we looked it up. It originated in St. Louis, which is where we were, which is where my wife is from. Yeah, we looked it up.
How dare you?
Please tell more. Go on.
Anyway, and so anyway, I had surprised, considering I spent a lot of my adult life in St. Louis, I had never heard this before.
Right.
So it's just the whole thing because people are coming back into town. They say it's bigger in the Midwest cities because the cities on the coast, people are getting out of those cities to go visit their families.
That makes sense.
You have your
You're going
Thanksgiving.
home.
And
You're
so also
seeing
going
your old
home,
high school buddies.
Yeah, your high school crushes, your
Yeah.
college, whatever crushes, neighborhood crushes. And then people just go out and they get skanky. I knew it was
Makes
I
sense.
knew it was more like an amateur night, kind of like going out on
Oh, yeah.
New Year's Eve.
on New Year's Eve.
That would happen in my hometown. It was at the Whiskey Town Saloon. Everybody would go there the night before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we went to Joe's place in Nashville. It's a thing.
Yeah, we went to the Mayflower.
And it's always great. My cousins are in their early 20s. So on Thanksgiving Day, they were struggling. They were like, no alcohol for me.
Yeah. Weekend cheers and jeers. Seabass.
Cheers to the angels that walk among us. It was in the X-ray line at the airport, and someone had left their Apple Watch, which I guess was like $400 or $500, and instead of just tossing it aside or just pocketing it, the person there grabbed it, held it up, yelled out, looked around, make sure and then handed it to the TSA agent because somebody lost this and they need to make sure they get this for the holidays. So that was very nice. That person was me. Now, jeers.
Oh, wait, you received the
No,
Apple Watch?
I don't have an Apple Watch, but I'm the one who found it and made sure it got back to us.
Oh,
okay.
you're
All
cheersing
right.
your good deed
Yeah.
that most people
Okay.
I feel like would do.
Angel
hopefully.
on Earth.
Yeah,
So you're a
Yeah.
hero.
Jeers, though, is so they make the announcement, hey, if you have a watch, come back to the thing to get it. And so by the time I get to the end to retrieve my items, here comes a lady. And she goes, oh, hey, that's mine. And the guy goes, which lane was it in? I was standing right there. So I said, oh, it's this lane. I found it. And the guy goes, okay, so it'll be over in that little pod there, the little observation pod. Blows right by me without a thanks.
Oh,
That
burn.
bitch.
That bitch. It's the three of us there, as close as I am to you guys. Was told who found her watch and retrieved it for her, and just do on with her life. So
No,
cheers
thank
to
you,
her.
nothing.
Yes, it's called appreciation. People look into it.
How rude.
That's also the kind of person that you hold the door.
Oh,
I've almost stopped holding doors for people.
yeah. Nobody's very appreciative.
They're not. They act like as if you're the door guy.
Right.
It's like
You have
that
to
you're
just
just there doing your job.
The
But-
Queen's entering.
My move in the elevator because I'll be in the elevator and somebody will go 3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, well, I just pretend I don't hear
But
them.
because we tip for everything now, because
Yeah.
people just assume it's my job,
Right.
that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just gonna start asking for tips.
That's a
Yeah.
great idea.
Hello.
Like we're all getting tips for just doing our job,
Yeah,
right?
just hold your hand out.
Yeah, I'm the door guy. Apparently,
Or
where's
you
my
just
tip?
yell out, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I have done that
I've
before,
done that.
and then I've
You're
just
welcome.
now it's like I'll look to see if they look like the kind of person who's not going to say thank you. I don't even bother.
If they look, how can you tell?
You can tell. It's how like Seabass can tell if someone's got an STD or not.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
There's signs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kind of sour
Like lip
face.
sores.
Oh well,
Well, that's for the STD thing.
The-
He's got a whole laundry list.
yeah,
of
general
stuff.
dirtiness and stuff like that. But Woody he's correct. There are signs for those people who
of
won't say
course.
thanks as well.
Of course. Well, I hope you had a great holiday. Phones are open 877-44-WOODY. Hit us up with a text over to 22987. There you go. Your cheers and jeers, everybody. We're going to take a quick break. More Woody Show is next. Hang on.
Never goes away. My brain is ruined.
The Woody Show.
Back in a few.